What is purpose and why does it matter to your life and your career? If you're feeling stuck in your career or searching for meaning in life, then this video is for you. Watch until the end because I'm going to reveal the two key elements that are going to get you started on the path towards fulfillment. So what is purpose? The end for which something is done, is made, or exists. So for the purpose of this video, we'll be exploring purpose as it relates to feeling stuck in life and career. My definition of purpose is understanding the reasons behind the actions that you take. Purpose is basically the why behind everything that you do. The reason why you've grown up into a functional adult is because you've been asking why ever since the days when your parents put you to bed as a child. But by the time you reach adulthood, it kind of feels like there's no more whys left to ask. So I thought, why is this? And it's because you've grown up to believe that every adult knows what they're doing in life, and you want to appear as though you know what you're doing as well. No one wants to be that annoying little 5-year-old that keeps asking why. So when it comes to purpose, the majority of people are actually given a purpose by what society tells them they should do. And they internalize this and act as if it were their own because it soothes the discomfort of not having answers to the big questions in life. So when I say discomfort, it's kind of like when you're trying to remember the name of an actor you've recognized in a movie or like think about where you've seen them before. It's like that, but like 1,000 times worse. So imagine being in that state where it's just constantly on the tip of your tongue, but you can't go and look it up because people will judge you for not having your shit together or being lost in life.
I mean, what if I don't want to live the way you live?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this.
So you take the socially acceptable relief gratefully, and the big questions are put to bed. Purpose is essential for survival and mental well-being. As humans, we go insane without some sort of explanation for our existence. This is why, as far back as human history goes, we've always made sense of the world around us and existence through some sort of higher power, something that's able to explain this unfathomable chaos that is the universe. The Buddha said life is suffering, and no one wants to suffer for no reason. Everyone needs something that makes life worth living when we're at our lowest points. Why else would dads take their daughters to Taylor Swift concerts? Assuming they're not fans themselves, of course. Love is at the root of pretty much every purpose in some way or another, whether it's romantic, family, friendship, spiritual. I remember working as a junior doctor in the psychiatry crisis team, assessing suicidal patients, and I got a surprisingly high threshold for actually getting panicky about people following through. But without fail, whenever I saw a certain sort of patient that was male, recently divorced, socially isolated, and low in mood, I would get very nervous. And this is the thing, when people have lost their sole reason for living and haven't had the time to find a new one, the big questions in life are left unanswered, and it can literally end one's life. That's why humans need purpose and why it's so important to life. Purpose is the reason that you're stuck in a job that you don't love. This statement can be thought about from a number of different perspectives, so let's look at them. So 1, your job is purposeless, but you're getting purpose from somewhere outside of your job. The job allows you to support your family financially. The love of your family is therefore your purpose. The job allows you to fund expensive hobbies. The hobbies are your purpose. The job allows you to buy specific experiences like travel or holidays. Those are your purpose. So the main thing to ask yourself here is whether you actually are stuck or whether you're choosing to remain in a job because your purpose is being fulfilled outside of it. So the second situation, your job provides some purpose, but it drains you of the resources you need to engage in your higher purpose outside of it. What good is supporting your family financially if you don't get to spend any time with them? What good is having all the best equipment for your hobby if you don't have any free time to actually do it? What good is having all the money to go on holiday if you don't have the freedom to pack your bags and go whenever you want for as long as you want to? You may actually enjoy your job on a basic level, but you resent the fact that it blocks you from getting your higher purpose. So you still feel like there's something missing in life. And then the third and final situation is your job provides no direct or indirect purpose. You're simply surviving. You don't make enough money to do the things that you really want to in life, and you don't have the time to do the things that money can't buy in life. The most important thing is to be aware of where your head's at, bearing in mind that things will change over time related to your personal and work life. So which situation are you in, the first, second or third? Because if you're in the third, you really need to take action now like your life depends on it. How to live a career of purpose. There are two key elements that will get you started, the ends and the means. So let's talk about the ends. This is about setting an epic goal. One goal to rule them all is what I call it. So you have to realize that you're living your own biopic right now. Maybe the plot was a bit stale for a while, maybe you had a dramatic misfortune, but that was all a setup for what's to come next. This right now is the twist, and you get to write the ending you want. You can let your imagination just run wild, and don't be afraid to be unrealistic. Because the one goal to rule them all should not be limited by your current reality. This goal is what you would want if you truly believed anything was possible.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
So now that you've got this massive one goal to rule them all, we need to think about what are the steps you're going to take to get to the end of your story. What are the different chapters? So this is where you need to kind of break down the goal into slightly smaller goals, a bit more mundane, but tasks that are equally important in terms of getting you to the end of the story. You don't have to know the exact step-by-step play now. Just think of as many steps as you can. So for example, your one goal to rule them all might be to have and run your own wellness retreat in Jamaica. So the steps that you could put between getting to that and where you are at the moment could look something like this. Research running a wellness retreat. Make X amount of money to purchase land and build retreat. Research buying land in Jamaica. Grow a business. Start own business. Research starting a business. Complete any required training. Research alternative health and wellness careers. So keep it simple, don't get bogged down in all the details because that will all come later. So you notice that it's better to start backwards from the one goal to rule them all, because then you can think logically about how someone would get there from the step in front of that, as opposed to starting from where you are now, because you'll tend to get bogged down in all of the barriers that exist within your life and not be able to think creatively. So there you go. The main message for this video is that purpose is the reason behind everything you do. Without purpose, life is just meaningless suffering. Your career is a massive part of your life. Therefore, to live a life of purpose, you need to create a career of purpose. And that's about deciding what gives you purpose in life and then planning your career around that. I hope that's been helpful for you. If it has, please like the video, share with anyone else who's feeling a bit stuck, and subscribe to the channel for future videos to help with your personal development. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Good luck.